Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Tom Day, and just like every Madison, I welcome you to the story of our season opener tonight. This evening is between the Greenland and Notre Dame and your game against the Tigers. Daily High School is the work of Southern Community Council. And the Southern Community Council supports the most specific conduct that governs the behavior of all the student athletes, coaches, and administrators and spectators. Please keep our officials, players, coaches, and spectators with respect. This partnership is a huge opportunity for the community of the industry and the movement of fair play and the behavior of the players. The Southern Community Council encourages you to be a game, not a fan. Please enjoy your game. Before we start in, I ask you to sit down in a different league. Over the July 4th holiday, the Vincent J. New Haven Football Association lost women's non-members. Alfonso Rojo was a lifetime educator, coach, mentor, and friend to thousands of team and high school students over a 4-year period. He did 2 coaching stints on the NDWH sideline, coaching sport and game up. He became a member of the NDWH and served as the president, member of the board of directors, and was a founding officer of the football. I was a member of the committee of the communications. His task is being one of the women's very organizations in the rock. So I was looking at the please take a moment of silence and bear remembrance of Alfonso Rojo. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for our lady.
Okay, about ready to go, aren't we, Frank?
We certainly are. Hopefully the camera is downstairs on. Let people know this is a whole new system that's being worked as far as the camera goes, folks. And we're going to try to tie into that the best we can. So let's see what happens on this game.
We're about ready to begin the first game of the season. This is Kent Sprague with Frank Tordoff. We got Steve Fuse and John Woods downstairs. We've got a robotic camera operating tonight. Notre Dame will get the ball first. It's a long kick.
Holy mackerel.
Halfway through the end zone on the fly. Isaiah McNeely hits a long one.
Well, right off the bat, we're going to put that in the book of Isaiah right there. One touchback. You know, he had a great leg last year, and he's had another half a year to work on it, and almost 3/4 of a year.
We'll mention that Isaiah McNeely, the kicker there, is one of the captains this year. The other two are Phoenix Billings, quarterback, and Ben Cornello, who is a lineman. Cornello plays both ways most of the time. McNeely not only is a kicker, but he plays defense too. Notre Dame keeper in the backfield, lost a yard. Ben Cornello, another tackle for a loss, and he had a lot of them last year, Frank.
One of the best in the state last year. Made All-State, is already committed to go to Columbia and play football over there and study.
He's a big kid and a very athletic tackle there. It's a long pass to the right side, incomplete. His receiver was open there, but the pass hit the ground 5 yards from him. 3rd down and 11. The sun has just gone over the horizon here in Strongfield.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Got back in time. You see, gets a really anxious young man up there.
We'll try to pick up numbers as we go here a little bit. Another pass play. And the quarterback is flushed out of there on the sideline. Complete pass. Short of a first down by about 3.
Within about 4, I think. That was good saving grace on the part of the Notre Dame player. He was almost taken down in the backfield, but he found his outlet and did a good job with it.
Who's the return man here for Han?
Right now, the way they're lined up, we can't get a number.
The blocker up in front of him is Seth Schweitzer, number 7.
He's a sophomore, I believe.
Yeah.
Schweitzer family.
Who's his dad? Oh,
there we go.
Blocked and into the end zone.
Dover spike.
Austin Doyle carries it in.
Austin Doyle, that's right.
There's a mishandled snap. And picked up and run in for a touchdown. Colin McCabe made the block there. McCabe is a running back also.
Colin's one of those do-it-all young men. Out there had a great year last year, running back.
And is lined up in this spread formation here with McNeely in the backfield. If they cover everybody, he'll go kick it. Otherwise, they'll run it. And he's got a hole there into the end zone for a 2-point conversion. Han did that a lot last year.
Good, Dad. We were very interested about that. There it goes, right there. Coach Dave Bastiani has put that in as a constant for Han, and they really, to do that, you need to have somebody who really knows how to do that, the handling of the ball. And that again is McNeely.
Well, McNeely reads the defense, and if he's got an advantage someplace, he runs it that way.
Very smart young man in many respects, not just in football, but in the classroom as well. So he's a real good man to have out there. And I believe he is basically going all three ways this year, special teams, cornerback, and they say he's going to be a receiver. which makes a lot of sense because he's fast to boot, and he's one of the backup quarterbacks.
And McNeely's going to kick it again. We've played a minute and a half. Daniel Hand Tigers are leading 8-0 over Notre Dame of West Haven. McNeely hit it long the first time, and he hits it long again. On the fly, 2/3 of the way through the end zone. Touchback.
Put that in the book of Isaiah, as I said. Touchbacks. What a beautiful night for football, huh, Ken?
Yeah, it's about 65 degrees. We do have a breeze down here at the Surf Club. Beautiful night. No threat of any weather.
Should be a full moon tonight before we leave.
Okay, Notre Dame with the ball again. Their second possession. Quarterback keeps, and he unloads it as he's being tackled.
As he was being tackled, that's right.
I think that was Dover Spike that had a hold of the quarterback as he threw it in the ground.
Cage, one of the seniors, he had a lot of time last year, did a lot of linebacking, which he has good then doing now. He's also, I understand, possibly going to do some running back stuff.
Cade Dover Spike is number 2 out there on defense. They run over the near side, gains 2 or 3. Maybe 4.
Looks like nice luck was in there. And, Doyle was in there.
They've got Austin Doyle playing the nose guard position.
He's not that big a guy either.
He's quick, but he's not real big to play in the middle of the defensive line. Quarterback is flushed. There's a flag in their backfield. Pushed out of bounds. That normally is against the offense.
It's probably going to be a holding, I would think. There you go.
I can't pick up his number. 5? Don't have a 5.
That's what it looks like, a number 5.
So they're going to decline that and bring up 4th down and 6.
Well, we'll have to do our disclaimer for the moms and dads on here. Even though this is the latest, greatest.
Punt formation again. There's a good snap. And a low kick. Bounced sideways. Finally covered there by Hand. Right at the 50. Who is number 5?
Collins,
yeah.
All right, so first offensive play right now, Kent. They're already inside the Notre Dame 45, 49.
Phoenix Billings, the quarterback.
Been a lot of press on this game, and
There's the flag.
the motion on hand.
Who is the motion man? 9?
9, yeah, that's
Haberman.
The word is that they're going to have a lot of things for Haberman to do this year. He had a good year last year as a junior, but also had a good basketball year last year. He's a big target out there at 6'5".
1st and 15 now. And loading up the near side of the field. And a run up the middle. Pretty good run. Gains about 8.
Yardage back.
McCabe. Colin McCabe. Frank, we got cars lined up clear to West Fourth. Here, still coming into this game.
Come out there.
Got the stands full and a lot more people coming.
I'll tell you, folks, if you're not here, you're square. That's all there is to it.
And another run up the middle. Good hole, big hole. Big run. Clear down to the 22. McCabe. Colin McCabe. That 5-yard penalty didn't hurt him a bit, did it? First pass here by Billings, wide open. Touchdown Ham. Isaiah McNeely into the end zone. One pass by Phoenix Billings, one touchdown. That was a slant in from the right side by Isaiah McNeely. Here they line up in that spread formation again with McNeely, the back man, will get the ball. He's counting defensive heads there to see where he can go. It's not going to work. And it's a fumble. No good on the conversion.
I would say that had been fairly well scouted by Notre Dame. Probably information from last year. At least that's what it looked like a little bit. But you know what? McNeely will learn from that. He will learn the way they were set up and everything. He needs to come back and talk to the receivers and say, okay, guys, we're going to do this and another, or else he'll pull it in and maybe make it off to the right someplace and then look for somebody. But he was doing exactly what he did on the first time. In other words, he took the ball and went in on the left. So the other team learned, but he'll learn as well.
So Hand now leads 14-0. We have 8:34 on the clock left in the first quarter. 14-0. McNeely to kick off again. He's hit the first two kickoffs deep into the end zone. And another long one. Another long one. That one almost goes through the end zone on the fly. 3 in a row.
One small bounce and it was out of the end zone. Imagine if he started aiming those towards the goal post. He was going down in the coffin corner with that, but what the heck?
That's kind of depressing for the other team to not have even a chance for a run back. Brought out to the 20. Notre Dame's third possession. Run over this near side.
Maybe a couple.
They gave him about 1 yard. Austin Doyle makes the tackle.
Coming in for his nose tackle. Like I said, yeah, he is nose, but very well thought of by coach. The nose, normally you're going to have some big hombre in there, but he's small and fast. And that's what they're looking forward to.
Oh, quarterback is looking to throw, and he fumbled it.
Yes, signal the hand.
Hand recovered. The quarterback went to throw that ball, brought his arm back, and the ball fell right out of his arm.
A little bit anxious.
Hand with the ball back, a chance to score for the third time. It's going to be put down where?
Looks like the 14.
About the 15. It's at the 15. First down at the 15.
Back with McCabe. I think that's Reiner over there in the fullback position. McCabe.
And McCabe.
Gonna have it. Not quite.
Oh, he got stopped just about the 1 or 2. About the two it looks like. And he's running again.
He's got it, I think.
Near the goal. No signal.
Oh, they're not signaling it. He's got to be smelling the chalk is what he's going to be doing.
He went from the 2 to the 1 on that puck. Second down play. Quarterback keeps this time. Into the end zone.
Phoenix has it.
Touchdown. Phoenix Billings takes it in. And third score. We got 7:05 left in the first quarter. And Frank, we still got cars back clear up to West Wharf
You believe it?
coming in, and the stands are full. Okay, here's this spread formation again. Let's see what they do this time. Shane Reiner into the game.
Shane Reiner, again, an outstanding player.
Shane Reiner is the snapper, and they're going to kick it this time.
There we go. Now they've got a flag on the flip field. Oh, we got to go against hand, yeah. Oh, somebody got their hand down. And
Shane Reiner is the snapper. I'm trying to figure out who the holder is. I think it's Haberman, isn't it? 9?
I think it was supposed to be Reiner, but
Maybe it is.
oh, watch out for the that might have broken somebody's windshield out there.
They clear out in the parking lot. 21-0. 7:05 left first quarter. That's a little depressing for the Notre Dame team to be behind by 3 touchdowns, and they only played half of this first quarter.
Not even half. Unbelievable. I expect to see a little more challenge by Notre Dame, but again, the defensive pressure has been phenomenal on the line and on the quarterback. He's going to let it be.
Another one into the end zone.
Another one. All right.
4 kicks, 4 touchbacks so far for the kicker there, number 3, Isaiah McNeely.
Now, there's been an awful lot of talk about, well, there always is the first of the season, see what's going on, who's going to do what, but there was a lot of emphasis on this reemergence of Notre Dame of West Haven against us, because we missed them for a couple of seasons.
Notre Dame the ball back, and they're going to run over this side, and that's going nowhere.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's going to lose 3 yards.
And 5 black jerseys down there.
Austin Doyle.
Gabe McNeely. I think Neisling might have been in there. If you notice, number 10 is Kevin Neisling.
Is he the one on just this side of Doyle?
Defensive end over here.
So it's Niall, Doyle,
And then Canello.
Neisling, Doyle, and Canello. The 3 down linemen. Looking to throw.
That's too
That's
far.
so long. That's way overshot. Incomplete. Quarterback looked like he's got a good arm, but his accuracy wasn't quite there on that one.
Hasn't been there as well. Pretty sunset tonight. Of course, with this new system we have, we can't necessarily show that, but we'll see. The main thing is how it's tracking the game.
Yeah, we got a pink sky in the west.
I don't know. They're giving away something free down here. All these cars still trying to come in. Holy mackerel. There's no place to park.
3rd down and 12.
Oh, look at him. They got him. Oh, almost.
Oh, yeah, that ought to be intentional. Grounding almost.
They won't call it.
He just unloaded that one to get rid of it.
Yeah. Very seldom is that called at this league.
No receiver anywhere near that one. And defense had that one surrounded. Punt formation for Notre Dame.
How much closer can it be?
Frank, maybe while we got a little bit of a break here after this punt, you can explain what our system is here. We've got a robot camera tonight. Punt formation. And a high kick, good kick.
Fair catch.
Fair catch.
Good job.
50.
Good job. Excellent. That did have a whole lot of hang time on it, so it was a good call. So yes, as we're going, changing back to offense again. Yes, folks, this is being supplied. The camera is supplied by an organization called the National High School Sports Federation Network.
That's a mouthful.
It's a mouthful, all right. You have to sign up on the internet for it. If you do, I was told it was $10 a month, or not quite that for a whole year.
Almost a one-hand catch. McNeely was the intended receiver. We haven't figured out who that number 5 is that fielded the punt.
No, and they have it downstairs apparently.
We don't have a 5 on our roster, and that's normal for early in the season. His mama knows who he is.
We'll see if we can get that at halftime.
Maybe Mama ought to come up at halftime and
there
tell
goes
us who
McCabe
he
wide.
is.
Wide, he's got it. He
Good
does the
turn.
speed.
First down and more.
First
down to
speed, so
25.
that's-
That's a good run. Stayed in bounds on that sideline. Phoenix Billings, quarterback.
Jesse Lutz. Whoa.
It's a slant in from
That was a fake
far
on
side.
Jesse. It wasn't. How about that?
Complete pass. I never did figure out who caught that, did you?
They announced it on the field as Dover Spike. There's such a bunch up there, you couldn't tell from our standpoint. Tommy Banish down there does have a spotter as well.
McNeely is split wide right.
Oh,
Phoenix
nice
Billings
protection.
making a
Look at
throw.
going deep.
Oh,
Got him.
man, complete.
That's it. Lutz, baby!
Jesse Lutz. Touchdown hand. Boy, he put that one right on his numbers, didn't
Right on the number as he cut across the middle.
he? Daniel Hand's 4th score. Has Billings thrown an incompletion yet?
Yes, one.
Oh, okay. He got 2 touchdown passes and scored one on the ground. McNeely to kick.
And good.
Booms it through. 28-0. 4:52 showing on the clock, first quarter. Daniel Hand leading Notre Dame of West Haven.
Anyway, just to finish off a little bit about the folks, you're going to have to try to look up. We don't know ourselves up here yet, other than it's an internet situation with a charge to it. However, it's not a very big charge, I understand. Last year, of course, we were doing a live streaming, which the Boosters Club had paid for, and they needed some help, but you know, it was fairly expensive to do it that way, and it was great. But this is something that the CIAC is tied into for another touchback.
McNeely, 5 in a row into the end zone.
So anyway, folks, that's where we stand. You may be able to get more information out of the school athletic department. We'll try to get more for you. But anyway, it's out, and they're going to be able to use this. They did try it a little bit last year in lacrosse down here, and supposedly there's going to be a camera also in the gym for basketball, volleyball, and things of that nature. Oh, look at him. Oh.
Quarterback stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Right, yeah, I mean, what happened?
Shane Reiner in on that tackle.
Well, what really was part of it, though, is that Nizelek came in from his defensive end position, and he came in, I suppose, 2 or 3 steps, and then he turned. The running back had him, and then he had to get in the inside, and it drove him like right down the chute into Reiner, and
lost a yard on
Reiner.
that. Quarterback looking to throw over the sideline.
No good.
No good. A little too high there, catch. The receiver got one hand on that pass.
Again, in trying to help the quarterback out a little bit. Let me tell you, he's getting rushed every time he's back there, which speaks well for the Daniel Hand Tigers and the speed of their action.
Quarterback rolling right. And now he's throwing. Incomplete pass.
Boy, almost intercepted. There were 2 hand players over there.
Fourth down, punt formation. 4th and 11.
From the 19. Notre Dame 19.
Three plays and they lost a yard. That's a pretty good looking punt. Fielded at about the 47. And
About 5-yard return.
About an 8-yard return. We have 3:50 on the clock. Daniel Hand leading 28-0 against Notre Dame of West Haven. Tight formation. One receiver wide each side. And it's a pitch to McCabe. That's not going to get him anything.
Yeah, that was really a shovel pass, what that was. Actually would qualify for a pass, but I'm not going to put it down.
Yeah, it was a shovel pass forward. No gain. Delay up the middle. McCabe still going, still going.
First down.
First down or more. About 14 yards.
Kind of interesting. Jesse Lutz out here on the flat again. And
First
Les
down.
McNeely, Haberman, and one other player. I think it's Dover Spike. We called him the Big Nail last year.
That's Lutz in
Looking for
motion.
Jesse, open.
Oh,
going
long
deep, but
pass.
McNeely too far.
Looking for McNeely. A little overthrown. Shane Reiner back into the game. Jesse Lutz out.
We got a whistle for some reason.
is out
Timeout
there.
official.
No huddle, hurry up offense by hand.
Boy, overloaded that far side with receivers. Looks like Billings doesn't know what's going on. They're going to have a timeout.
Timeout time.
The play hadn't been clear. Phoenix had to call the timeout.
A little confusion on getting that play off. We're inside of 3 minutes now left in the first quarter. Hand has scored 4 times. This kid Austin Doyle is playing the nose guard position. Is a good baseball player, Frank.
Oh, is he? No
Yeah,
kidding.
he's a catcher,
Oh, for heaven's
as I
sakes.
recall.
No wonder he's probably good in the nose tackle.
Tough kid.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't believe, but when you're going as on the nose like that, you got to use some very quick thinking as well and quick feet, because the other guys are coming at you. A lot of times you're double teamed.
And he's probably opposite somebody that outweighs him by
Yes.
70 or 80 pounds
Oh, in this
or
case,
more.
sure. We've got a lot of real big nose tackles before, but he's about as light as I've seen.
Empty backfield here. Billings keeps it, and the ball's loose. And Notre Dame picks it up. They're going to take it to the house. So Notre Dame scores, and they're going to get a penalty for an excessive celebration.
A very goofy thing to do, isn't it, when you're behind 28-0 and all you've done is pick up a fumble? Kind of a silly thing to do.
The touchdown will count. The penalty. Frank, I saw the UConn-Illinois football game last week. I'm an alum of the University of Illinois. And each team had at least 3 unsportsmanlike
Oh, for
penalties,
heaven's sakes.
mainly for celebration after scores. And that usually is a case of coaches not shutting that down in a hurry.
Boy, and I know myself from just anything, you want to act like you've been there before, like it's the best thing that ever happened to you.
But the kid that picked up the fumble there and took it back raised his hand and pointed at hand as he was about the 10-yard line. That's taunting.
Sure is.
In the vernacular of the referee.
And I don't know about this year's crew, but I think it's number 5.
There's a kick, extra good. Good.
I think it was number 5, but
28-7.
I know that wouldn't go over very well with Flanagan crew last year. That wouldn't go over very well. And I'm sure it won't with this crew, too.
So Notre Dame gets on the board on a defensive play. Picked up a fumble and ran it back.
And the fumble was just a case of trying to make an extra yard or 2 and trying to push it that way, and you just kind of lose the ball.
Who are the return men? 4 and 7. Jesse
Four is
Lutz
Lutz.
is one of them, and Seth Schweitzer looks like is the other.
That's right, Schweitzer, yeah.
Deep men for returning.
Yeah, Lutz is a senior, or is he a junior this year? I think he's a senior.
Lutz is a senior. Not a very big kid, but he's quick. 5'6", 150. So the penalty is assessed on this kickoff, I think. Where do they normally kick off from, Frank?
He's a pro, I would.
They got it teed up on the 25.
Yeah, come on. Timeout on Notre Dame.
We'll take a break in the action here with a timeout by Notre Dame.
Often they'll say, well, we're not going to hang around. But boy, that's a full parking lot. There goes the kick.
It's a fairly short kick.
Lutz.
It's going to hit and bounce. Picked up by Lutz across the 40. Put it down about the 42.
Well, number 5 is right down here in front of us playing corner. The one who had that penalty called against him. He's on McNeely.
Handed on. No, quarterback keep, right? Oh, that ball's lost. That's a fumble.
Was his knee down? They made. His knee was down. They're calling.
I guess they called him down. The ball got loose. We just crossed the 2-minute mark in the first quarter, and leading 28-7. To sweep to this side, now cut back to the 50.
There we go.
About 8 yards.
That's a big nail. Yeah, you got plenty of choices now. 2 yards for the first down.
Third and a couple. There's a run up the middle. That's a first down. Still going. McCabe. They're down near the 30. Up to 31. McCabe may have 100 yards rushing in the first quarter.
Boy, he
Frank.
could. Let me tell you. Those are
He's
mounting
got-
up quickly.
He's got a big yards per carry average so far.
Well, like we said, last year he really wasn't even the starting running back for the first 3 games of the season. And between then and the end of the season, only playing really half games, he had 1,300 yards. That's a phenomenal number. There goes
And
Lutz.
that's Jesse Lutz, and nothing there.
What's going on down there? Somebody didn't like what was going on down there, away from the ball. I didn't see what was. But
20 seconds left in this first quarter. They may let it run out before they get a playoff.
the wind is across the field. It's not a real factor overall.
We hit 10 seconds, and that'll be the last play of the first quarter, with Hand leading 28-7 after 1 quarter of play, ahead of Notre Dame West Haven.
Now second down and 11 over there, Kent.
Okay. Ready to begin the second quarter with Hand leading 28-7.
Good job by the band then, entertaining us all.
Okay, here we go. Billings hands it off up the middle. Pretty good run. Down near the 27.
About 6. About 6.
Gain 5. Third down 5.
Well, this is 4 down territory anyway.
Ball's down about the 27. Billings really looking to throw to the far side, completes it, and not much yardage.
No.
Nothing. That's pretty good defense by Notre Dame on that play.
Sure was.
Fourth down and about 6 now. Well, they're going to go for it on 4th and 6.
Sure are.
At the 27. Notre Dame is looking like they're going to blitz. It's a handoff up the middle. That's going to be 4th down. Turnover on down.
Well, they sure had that red in
Notre
the
Dame
hands.
showed us something on defense on that possession.
They did. That series particularly. Looks to me like I don't know if they did or not because we don't have a weights and measures chart on them or anything, but they look like they have some bigger boys in there than they did to start with.
Notre Dame with the ball. Gained a couple of yards. I don't recall Notre Dame completing a pass yet, do you?
No.
And they haven't gained a whole lot on the ground either. Gained 3.
Ball's down.
Ball's loose on the ground. Covered by Notre Dame. But there were black shirts right there.
And Nizilik was close to being able to take it.
Nizilik right in on the quarterback. Third down 11. 3 receivers to this side of the field. Looking to throw a slant. And completed pass. And finally brought down. Good tackle.
Yeah.
That was McNeely had made that tackle.
Excellent. Yeah,
that's good tackle.
Well, we've had a lot of offensive things to put in the book of McNeely, but of Isaiah, I mean. But
4th
there's
down
a
and 8.
defensive play.
Formation for Notre Dame. Good snap and a good kick.
That's a beautiful kick.
Backed him clear up to the 24. Swinging to this side.
There's a flag.
There's a flag down.
There's a hand block in the back.
That's number 5 for hand that we can't identify yet.
I saw a block in the back myself. Should have been a block about the 42. Well, I guess not.
So far, they've been relatively free of penalties for the first game of the season. A lot of times the first game gets pretty ragged.
That's for sure. Down to 30.
Holding call.
Goodness gracious. Well, now this is putting us down in place to see how tough we can be now. See what these guys can work up.
There's a run up the middle, a big hole, and if they can catch him.
85 yards.
Boy, that puts him over 100.
Man, he came through that opening. And again, I mean, the
Big hole.
Ryan, I'll tell you, it looked like Ryan Bordier, the center, just cleaned out one of the linebackers. Yeah.
We haven't mentioned that kid before. Bordier has been the starting center for, what, 3 years now?
Well, no, this is the second. He's only a junior this year.
Good player.
He started last year as a sophomore at center, one of the hardest positions, and did a phenomenal job.
They're going to kick it. Kicked that out into the night.
Yeah, lost track of that. I don't know how the camera would have followed it, but anyway, this new.
That was about halfway to Clinton.
Yeah, this new technique, folks. Somehow or other, this robot.
35-7. 8:16 left before the half.
Yeah, the robot supposedly follows the ball. The camera attached to the robot camera attached to a computer follows the ball. I was also reminded, though, that this is again going to be shown, of course. Monday Night Football is normal for us, and with that, a little bit of an improvement from this system will be that you'll see the score and the scoreboard and the time and stuff like that much easier on a crawl. So
McNeely is kicking into the wind now. Let's see if he can reach the end zone into the wind. They're going to have to hold that ball, I think. Otherwise, the wind will blow it off the tee. Isaiah McNeely to kick.
That's short.
It's going to go to the
Out of
sideline.
bounds.
Out of bounds.
And either they kick it over or they get it on the 35. I would imagine that Notre Dame will take 35 because that'll be their best offensive position in the game. We do have Coach DeMayo downstairs using this as his game of the week. Always like seeing him around. He's done a great job for high school sports many, many years, as long as we've been doing this anyway, Ken.
Yeah. Notre Dame gets the ball to 35. McNeely didn't quite get all that one and went to the left out of bounds.
And part of the issue, of course, was that he had a holder, and he hasn't been too used to having the holder down there. And that might have made a little difference.
Yeah, a pretty good breeze right now.
Sure is. Whoop,
Oh,
whoop.
there's a run to this side.
Whoop.
Breaks a tackle or two, and Heading down the sideline. Oh, he's going to take it in. Good run. We're going to have a shootout here tonight, Frank.
Looks like Notre Dame is starting to find their oats a little bit down there.
So with 8:03 left before the half, Notre Dame is looking for a conversion. Up and good. 35-14 now. Coach Mastriani probably isn't going to be too terribly happy when he sees the film of that play.
That's for
tackling,
sure. Yeah, you're
there
right.
was a little sloppy by hand. A couple guys just plain missed him.
They're slow to react, too. They're a little bit slow to react to the. I mean, a couple of good jukes on the part of the running back, but nonetheless, not going to be real excited about that.
So Notre Dame has scored a couple times. Pretty good breeze going right at the moment there, Frank.
Yeah, it sure has. Picked up a lot. 12 championship flags are flapping away.
That's a low kick. It's going to hit and bounce. Nice bounce. Picked up at the 15 by Jesse Lutz. And he's across the 40. About the 42. Jesse Lutz kicked it in high gear on that return.
He sure did, didn't he? Huh?
Yeah, we got flags flown. It's against hand, I guess. Yeah, that's too many men in a huddle there before the play is called, I guess. 5-yard penalty. 1st and 15 now.
Here we have out here the big nail right down in front of us on wide receiver.
Here to run up the middle. Gained 2 or 3. About to the 40.
Didn't get the penalty back.
Second and a little over 11 to go. The pass, incomplete, in and out of the hands of the receiver. That's Haberman, I believe. No, McNeely. Isaiah McNeely had a hand on it, but so did the defensive man. Single coverage over there. They may come back to that again.
They might.
3rd down 11. Usually another pass play.
I think they're going to come wide and try Haberman. See what they do.
Billings rolls his left. Now he throws across the middle, incomplete behind the receiver. McNeely was the intended receiver. And handball punt for the first time. Ethan Haberman, big kid, 6'4", 225 is the punter. He's also a wide receiver for hand. I don't believe they've thrown a pass toward him yet, have they?
Nope. Nope. Oh, another penalty.
Another delay of game penalty for 5 yards. Haberman kicking. Notre Dame drops 2 return men.
Oh, bad kick.
Yeah, that one went off the side of his foot a little bit.
Good bounce.
But it's rolling forward down about to 37. 36 maybe.
Yeah, he won't be very happy with that. However, he did get a good bounce at the end there. Got a little bit of extra 5 to 8 yards longer. I thought it was going to bounce out of bounds almost directly.
Looked like it, didn't it?
Yeah. All right, now end defense, you're going to come up here.
We have 7 minutes left before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it. Throwing long. Oh, that was a good pass. Incomplete.
It was right on the number.
Hit him right in the chest.
The hand player turned around, looked for the ball, put his hand up. Everything was legal. Trying to get a flag was the receiver, trying to get a flag in his favor, but didn't work.
That pass was right on the receiver there, but he couldn't hold it.
I believe that was McNeely on the defense.
Yeah, McNeely's on the other side. On the defense on this corner is Aiden Patrick. I understand that Patrick is a senior, but this is his first year playing football.
Oh my goodness.
He's a baseball player apparently.
You have to learn a lot.
Incomplete, in and out of the hands of the receiver.
Maybe 4th down. Cornelio just
Cornelio knocked the quarterback down and then picked him up.
Just gave him a little kiss, that's all. Just a little kiss.
4th down for Notre Dame.
Boy, what a crowd here tonight. This is amazing. It's about as much a crowd, if not more, than a Thanksgiving Day game. There's a lot of spirit with Notre Dame, no question about it, but wow.
There are quite a few Notre Dame kids here.
Yeah, all around the backside over by the...
There's a good snap and a pretty good looking kick. Fielded on the bounce at the 15. Returned around this guy.
A little bit more of a seam.
Good return.
Gave him another 10 yards, that last little bob and weave.
Number 5 again. What's his name?
Collins? Telford, I think he said Telford. Is it Colin Telford? I think way down in the freshman list or someplace. Way down below. So maybe he just didn't have a jersey yet or something.
Colin Telford?
I believe that's what he said.
Okay. I've got his name. I don't have a number beside it. That's Haberman in motion. There's a run up the middle. And still going. McCabe still going.
Watch it. Oh,
Finally pushed out of bounds. It's a 27. Boy, he's going to have a 200-yard game by the half. He had 85 in one run.
Well, I got down 28 on that one. There he goes again. No, not much there.
And not much hole there. Couple yards.
Bambrick and Dagnall are the two right-hand guard tackle over there, and of course they're doing that off of Ryan Bordier.
I wonder who the kid is down on the sideline here with his left foot in a cast.
Yeah.
We will find out.
Timeout. Official timeout.
We have 5:19 left before the half. Daniel Hand leading Notre Dame West Haven 35-14. Haberman in motion to the right. Oh, ball is on the ground, and Billings is thrown for a big loss. He faked a handoff, and I think the runner knocked it out of his hand.
I think so. It wasn't clean.
Yeah, we got third and about 18.
Gotta protect the quarterback. Gonna be a long pass.
Jesse Lutz in motion. Billings throwing setting up a screen, and it's a complete pass.
He's gonna get the
on
first
the side.
Maybe a touchdown.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown behind. Who was the receiver there, Frank?
McCabe.
Who? McCabe?
McCabe, I believe.
Nice screen pass on the right side and a very good run after the catch. Kids. Here's this spread formation here. They're going to run it from that. And McNeely going to the right. Got it.
2 points.
Yep. That'll make it 43-14.
Well, McNeely's down for 6 points.
They're going to hold the ball to keep it blowing off of the tee. Pretty stiff breeze coming in right now. And it's a low ball. Field is at 25. Run back up the middle. Good return. Across the 40. About the 44.
I would say McNeely was meaning to do a squib type kick. He sure didn't get a lot of power into it. That's why I'm thinking of that. But yeah, this breeze has got those flags out pretty much, so it must be like 15 miles an hour, I would say.
Notre Dame's got 3 receivers on this side of the field.
Oh,
And it's being pressured.
Big Ben!
Big Ben got a hand on that one.
Oh, Big Ben! Oh man!
Cornello knocks that one down.
Now we know why Big Ben is down lineman. You know.
Yeah, you're kind of chasing the quarterback a bit on that play. Quarterback way overthrown. No good. Quick pass on the far side and not close. 3rd down 10.
Of course, with an incomplete pass, the clock stops, so save a little time for Notre Dame to try to get something else going here.
Oh, he's in trouble.
Oh, come on, none of that. Come on, guys. We don't need to do that.
Isaac makes the tackle.
Isaac and Doyle. But, oh, come on, guys. That could be a penalty, too. Well, you need to get a penalty with that and give them a 1st down. Come on, guys. You've done that before. Nothing new.
3.5 minutes left before the half. The band is down the sideline. Punt formation. Got the wind behind him. He may get a long one here. Whoops, there's a flag.
Well, the Hens fans are glad to see a penalty go that way.
Procedure call.
Although they had a couple early in the 1st quarter on Notre Dame. So that's about a 20-yard 1st down.
That's a pretty good kick. Fielded about the 24. Come this side.
It's a good run back, 15 yards.
3 minutes left before the half. Phoenix Billings at quarterback. Colin McCabe, the running back. What that is.
McCabe again.
Abram under motion. Quick pass. Incomplete.
Didn't look like Phoenix had
Dover spike was the intended receiver.
Yeah, and it didn't look like Phoenix had a real good hold on the ball that time. Meant to be a quick slant.
3rd down and 7. Hand it off. to McCabe.
Another 2.
Gain 2. That's going to bring up 4th down now. 2 minutes left before the half.
Well, they got the punt team out.
You mentioned some of the other kids that get in here. Number 24 is Ben Sisk into the game.
26 going in.
Shane Rayner going in to be the long snapper. Haberman to punt. It's a good snap. On the ground, picked up on the bounce. And there's a flag down. Flag down in Notre Dame's backfield there.
Oh, there we go. Connor Quinn. There's a sophomore name going in, I think, or is he a junior?
28?
88.
88. Connor Quinn, junior.
All right, going to be a 15-yard penalty, should be. Block in the back, or a 10-yard.
We got a little over a minute left before the half. Run to the far side, that's going to get very little. Kevin Neislich makes the tackle. Timeout, hand. Just over a minute left in the first half. And Frank, while we got a minute here, mentioned that this year Hand has moved up to Tier 1 in the Class L group. So they're not going to have big blowouts every game this year like they did last year.
That's correct.
They're playing better teams.
Well, we're on some new teams, too, we're going to be seeing this year that we haven't seen in the past, so that's going to be kind of fun.
Hand is going to have a good season. They've got good players, but they're also playing better teams. Quick pass to the far side, complete. And
good for about 2 yards. That Candelaria, number 5.
2 or 3 yards.
Number 5 for Notre Dame is, boy, a go-to. He's limping off the field right now. He's a go-to guy. He's the one that also picked up the fumble and went for the touchdown. Tigers taking timeouts. Huh.
Yeah, they want to get the ball back. Stop it. Okay, 3rd and about 5. They're going to run it right up the middle. That's not going to get them much.
It sure isn't. 4th down.
Bring up 4th down.
Well, they're trying to get the clock to run out.
Clock is running. Half a minute left. And they got time to get off another play here, Frank?
Probably one. But it'll go down, and they'll even take a penalty, I would think, just to run the clock off.
They're going to let the clock run. It's down to 15 seconds now.
And has no timeouts left, so.
Clock is running. There's 10 seconds. And it's going to run out, I guess. There's the end of the first half with Daniel Hand leading Notre Dame 43 to 14. 10-point lead at the half.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You missed me. You missed me.
I did. No, I can make a deal with this. Get rid of some of this extra wire.
Ladies and gentlemen, last night at the Madison Beach Hotel, we inducted the class of 2019, our 7th Hall of Fame class for Madison Athletics Hall of Fame. Those honored last night were honored and inducted posthumously Jan Carroll, honored posthumously as an exemplary contributor from 75 through 85. She was a nurse at the NDWH High School. athlete class of 1986 in football and baseball. Coach from 2006 to 2017 in football. Sarah Palestinos, athlete class of 1997, soccer, basketball, and track. Lawrence Buddy Hall, athlete from the class of 1968 for baseball and basketball. Shane Corvallis, athlete from the class of 1991 for lacrosse. Becky Lutz Hall, athlete from the class of 2007 for field hockey, basketball, and lacrosse. Ryan Meisel, athlete from the class of 2006 in football and lacrosse. Brian Perry, athlete from the class of 1988 for soccer. His brother Stephen Perry, athlete from the class of 1988, also for soccer. And finally, Blythe Bogdan Karzar, an athlete from the class of 1997 in swimming. Let's have a big round of applause for all Hall of Fame inductees.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 Daniel High School Tiger Marching Band is under the direction of John Gage and Ron Leonard, with drum majors Ella Dwyer, Kevin Holding, Alan Lesnick, and Kyle Marshall. Here comes that Tiger Band. The Tiger Band opens the 2019 halftime show with the music of Paul Simon from his classic album Graceland, You Can Call Me Al. The Tiger Flag Squad is led by captains Sophia Pettis, Ellie Reynolds, Avery Tomachich, and Olivia Zadunek. We will now feature the Flag Squad and the captain's own original choreography with Elton John's Saturday Night's All Right for Fighting. The Tiger Band and Flag Squad will close their 2019 halftime show with our Stuart Fight song, On Wisconsin. How about that Tiger Band, ladies and gentlemen? The Tiger Band invites you to join us in singing the alma mater after every home game this season. Drum majors will be coming around during the second half of tonight's game to distribute lyric sheets so you can participate in this DHHS post-game tradition.
We have a winner in the 50-50 raffle. The winner in the 50-50 raffle on a red ticket, number 660-5437. 660-5437. The winning ticket in the 50-50 raffle is 660-5437. The winning ticket in the 50-50 raffle is 660-5437. James Portman, James Portman.
That's a half. Okay, that's a pretty good half. not sure I understood what Steve was talking about, except that when we're done here, I'm pulling all these up and wrapping them up, both of them. Oh, I got a present here. Australia. Steve Cottrell from Australia is here. He gave these to Steve to give to us. They're made in Australia. If you figure out how to open them up, you can have one. I haven't figured out how to open the damn thing. Good breeze. What is it? What is it? Put it back in my pocket. Who's hand play next week? It's a home game. About ready to go. Are you wired up?
Yeah.
Okay, Frank, we're about ready to begin the second half.
We are indeed.
Hand gets the ball. Made a long kick with the wind behind him into the end zone.
Well, that goes into the end zone as well.
Cut back to Ham. Well, with Hand leading 43-14 at the half. Good performance by the cheerleaders and the band. Frank, did you see my granddaughter out there on the 50-yard line as a drum major?
Doing an outstanding job, as I would well expect.
Ella Dreyer is my favorite granddaughter and only one.
But an outstanding young lady, I must say. Absolutely outstanding young lady.
Okay, a run to the right. Got a little room to go. Breaks a tackle, breaks some more, still going. And he's up to about the, oh, that ball is loose, I guess. Lost the ball to 40.
How about that?
That ball getting knocked out of his arm.
Sure did. It looks like they've been really trying to tackle the ball anyway. I want to thank Steve Cottrell for sending up some nourishment to us from, brought it all the way from Australia. That's a neat thing.
Okay, Notre Dame with the ball. About the 40, swinging wide to this side of the field. Knocked down. There's a penalty Flag. Dover Spike makes the tackle. Gained a yard or two.
Might be holding on Notre Dame.
Holding call against Notre Dame. That'll come back. You might mention about Steve Cottrell that he was watching games the last year or two while he was living in Australia. Live streaming in Australia of Daniel Hand football.
Well, we had an awful lot of fun with that whole way that worked. A lot of people calling in. I hope this new system will work as well for everybody.
Need a screen pass, completed pass. Oh, he breaks a tackle or two, but still going to lose yardage. Big Ben and Austin Doyle make the tackle, lost to 2 or 3. Quarterback straight back, looking to throw. No, he's getting out of there. He's going to throw it out of bounds. There's a flag down and Notre Dame backfield.
After the, you're going to call it intentional grounding? Yep,
Intentional grounding.
Which it absolutely was.
There wasn't anybody there. But didn't he throw it out of bounds?
He did.
Is that still intentional grounding?
Sure, nobody was even close. I mean, he has to throw it in the area or somebody. I mean, we saw it earlier where we thought it should have been called on him, but that was one of those where you could have said, well, the receiver broke off the play wrong or something, but they give a lot more leniency to high school, but
that's going to bring. It's also a loss of down.
Yep.
That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 30-some.
I can't count that high.
This is where Larry Ciotti used a quick punt sometimes. Oh, the long pass, overthrown.
He's going to do one of those, and it'll get picked. Hey, you say 21 is a baseball player. What position did he play in baseball?
You know, I can't answer that. Aiden Patrick, his name. He's a senior, but his first year of playing football. 5'11", 175.
That's quite a thing. He must be a good athlete to get himself right. If he hasn't played before, or maybe he played back in rec league time or something, but not in high school. You have a lot to learn.
Well, last year some of the best football players were also baseball players.
And a few lacrosse players.
Here's a punt. Pretty good kick.
Oh, get it.
It's dropped and picked up. About the 25. It's Colin Telford, number 5, we understand.
And I would say that the wind affected that a little bit on him, too. Some good protection.
Looking long. Now Billings gets out of there. Incomplete pass on the sideline.
Had some good protection, but the receivers didn't seem to break anything loose. Trying to get the Dover spike.
Frank, one thing is different already this year from last. Last year they played 13 games. They were ahead by at least 35 points at the half of all 13.
That's right.
Including a state championship. This year they're ahead by only 29 at the half.
That's right, it's only 29.
Phoenix Billings rolling right, throwing incomplete pass. Looking for Haberman. Third down and 10. Haberman in motion. Pitch to this side. Heading for the sideline. Nothing there. That's McCabe carried.
Well, I got to say that it's looking like probably Notre Dame is able to gather themselves up a bit after that first quarter, particularly. But as I said, I had rough estimate of over 200. It was like 235 yards for.
They're going to try to block this punt. Haberman to punt it. Gets it out of there pretty well for out of bounds.
39.
And just short inside the 40.
Oh. Yeah, they're just giving them half a yard.
Let's see if we can pick up a few more numbers. Number 15, Darrell Brake, was in there as a blocker on that punt. Notre Dame with the ball back just short of the 40. Quarterback keeps, and he's going to get a yard at most.
Tried to drag. They tried to drag everything over to their left side that time and open it up, but it certainly didn't happen. Hand players taking a little time getting up. That's Nicelik. Nicelik's going to have to come out. They stopped time for him. All right, and then Bordier goes in. Let's see what Terry does to.
2nd and 9. Quick slant.
Incomplete.
Not
almost interceptable by Patrick down there.
Patrick almost was in position to take that one back.
Well, there again is his thing. He was focused on the receiver coming out this way. But he had an opportunity. He'll pick up on that the next time, I think.
3rd and 9.
He was doing what he was supposed to do, keep his eye on the receiver.
Notre Dame, 2 receivers each side, pressuring the quarterback. And they're going to get him from behind, it looks like. Run him out of bounds.
My goodness gracious.
Nothing there.
Who was doing the chase on that?
That Dover spike is the one that was right on his heels.
I don't think so. I think it's Bordier. Bordier had gone in for Nicelik, and I think that's who it was.
4th down.
Looks like
4th and 10.
Looks like Terry down there is treating Nizelek for a cramp. 34, there's a new number going in.
Pretty good punt.
Oh, come on.
Picked up at about the 15. And Colin Telford. A little over 8 minutes left in the third quarter. No scoring yet in the third quarter. And leading 43-14.
It's been sort of a back and forth defensive game so far this quarter. Jeez. A lot of people in the backfield with Phoenix.
And
Toss.
it's tossed to the for a run around the right side.
Look like McCabe. Got about 8 on that. 7, I guess.
Frank, you were adding up how many yards Colin McCabe had in the first half. What total did you come up with?
Came up with 237.
That was in the first half.
Yeah, that was the first half. And I mean, I might be off by a few yards, but not many at all.
There's a slant. Oh, that's dangerous.
Boy, that was thrown right into a bunch, wasn't it?
Haberman was the intended receiver, and he had about 3 defenders right with him.
I would say Notre Dame has really scouted out somehow or other on Haberman. Where at this point in the game, in the season, they get that information, I don't know. Doyle coming out, Spicer going in for receiver.
Cameron Testa into the game, number 1 for him. Get a wide out. They're running to this side.
Oh, he's going to get
breaks to the line of scrimmage. Big run.
He's going to hit this guy. Yep.
Finally pushed out of bounds.
Well, give him another 25 yards or so on that one.
He slowed up and did a change of pace there, but the defender didn't quite go for the fake.
No. I expect him to lower his shoulder and go anyway. I was just at halftime telling Rick Quinn that one of the times I saw McCabe run, Rick Quinn is Connor Quinn's father.
Phoenix.
Oh, look at that.
Out to this side.
Oh, nice job. Nice job. But anyway, I was telling Rick that last year in the state championship game, there was that one play where McCabe was going down the left sideline, and he had a full set of steam going, and a guy came up to tackle him, and he knocked the guy cuckoo on it. Just lowered his shoulder and put his momentum into the guy and kept on running. It was one of the outstanding piece that I've seen.
We got a break in the action here with a Notre Dame man. Looks like he's got a cramp.
Cramp also, yeah. You normally wouldn't think of cramps this time of year very much. Oh, well, this weather. But still, they put out an awful lot of energy down there and probably aren't quite hydrated the way you
Let's
would
see
think.
if we can pick up some more numbers out here. I see 77. Tom Bambrick.
Tommy Bambrick, yeah.
He's 6'4", 285. He's a big kid.
He's a big hombre.
Jesse Lutz going right.
Oh.
A lot of defenders there.
Back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, Tommy Bambrick, I understand, is getting a lot of interest from big schools. And you can see why, because he started all last year as an offensive lineman. As a sophomore, and of course this year as a junior, get that much more experience.
We got a break in the action here. What we got? A penalty? Looks like he's going to mark it off against Notre Dame.
Face mask.
Face mask penalty against Notre Dame.
Should be a first down.
It's a big one.
Well, that's yardage that should kind of go to Jesse Lutz, although it doesn't. It's penalty yardage, but Jesse, by moving around and everything, made it hard to tackle him, and the guy just ends up grabbing his face mask and hauling him down.
Just across the 25, it's handed off up the middle, big run.
Oh my goodness, there's
And
another. Look at him pull up! Oh my goodness!
heading for the end zone.
He hauled the young man with him.
Yeah. Is that McCabe?
McCabe again. But he had a guy actually holding on to him and hauled him right.
Yeah, he spun right out of that tackle.
20 and a 30. That's about another 20-yard, 25-yard gain, actually. Jeez.
Well, now they got their 35-point lead, Frank. Do they have a running clock?
I do. No, they don't. Yes, they do. You're right. I don't know. He missed it.
No good, off left. Isaiah McNeely hit that one to the left. So it's 49-14. Got the 35-point lead.
This point is, yeah, I must.
They change the rules in high school ball about every year. So we'll see if that's a running clock in the second half here.
Well, I was thinking that, you know, I don't have to get up with the grandchildren in the morning tomorrow like we normally have to on a weekday. We get dropped off at our house at 7 o'clock, but I don't know, I'll have to stay up and watch those 11 o'clock sports tonight. Maybe get to sleep till 8.
Well, Hand is getting some additional players into the game.
Oh, look at
The
that
ball
kid.
is a ground ball.
Come on. It's a
Rolled
free
this
ball.
way and it's,
That's a free ball, so the hand could have
yeah, he
picked it up.
covered it at about the 27. Notre Dame takes it over. We played a little over half of this third quarter now. Score is 49-14. Notre Dame, 3 receivers to the far side.
Up,
They run this way.
up.
And pretty good run by the young man. Big Ben makes another tackle.
Looks like Nislick's back out there.
Pretty good run. Close to a first down. Looks like he's got it.
I think that's their first down.
Austin Doyle. And a flag thrown.
Too many somebodies.
That's one of those substitution penalties, I think.
Against Hand. The clock's still running.
Okay, so they do have a running
That's
clock
what it
with
looks like, 'cause
35-point lead.
normally on a penalty, you'd stop the clock.
2 many men on the field.
That's another thing, talking with some of the fathers at halftime, and everybody saying, you know, they're playing a pretty good game, but there's still things to be cleaned up, and it's good to recognize.
Notre Dame running this way.
Man alive.
Gained nothing.
That was a bunch of black there. Number 20
Dover spike in on that tackle too. Big
Corniello
Ben.
was Big Ben. Bong. Oh, the moon has come out, the full moon on this Friday night football under the lights. First game of the season.
And they play at home next week. An incomplete pass overthrown.
This Notre Dame quarterback is just having rough luck and trying to secure some passes.
Connor Quinn is in there as a defensive back.
Connor Quinn. The mighty Quinn, we'll call him, huh?
Quarterback keep going this way, and that's not going to get much. Gains a yard, maybe.
You could put a whole lot of guys in on that one because he had to get flushed out of the pocket, and then somebody turned him in, and another one tackled him.
And bring up 4th and long. Punt formation. Well, we've got people leaving already here, Frank.
Yeah.
Beat the crowd out.
Yeah. Up. That's going to give him a first down.
It is going to give him a first down.
Yeah.
Offside.
Whoever jumped.
Need 4 yards, and that's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
You know, we normally don't say when somebody does something not quite right, but it was a little over anxious down there. A little over anxious. And all his buddies came up and patted him on the head. But I won't say the name of number 44, but, you know.
We,
a little over anxious.
At this age, kids make a lot of mistakes. We try to point them out, but we don't dwell on them.
And he's the guy that we talked about doing a whole lot down there and coming up big.
And a run, about a 5-yard gain. And we're almost out of the third quarter here, 10 seconds and running. So that's probably going to be the last play of that quarter. We have a running clock because of 35-point lead. That's the end of the third quarter, Hand leading 49-14.
Happy birthday to James Powell, who turns 24 today. Class of 2014.
Is your mother here? Do you need a ride home? I hear you were wearing blue today at school. Then all the seniors are wearing blue.
Why is that? And what is the blue significant of? Okay, folks. We happen to be talking to the #1 drum major at here, Ella Dwyer. She came up here to see what it looks like from up in the upper press box, second story of the press box.
And and my major advice that I gave her to be a drum major is don't trip over the 50-yard line.
She, folks, is an outstanding young lady. First down now for one of the very only passes that was completed by Notre Dame, and they're kind of looking at it, trying to get down there so they can stop the clock and get another touchdown. That would stop the clock from running.
Quarterback straight back, and he's being pressured.
A little hold right there.
Oh, he threw that one into the next county. And with a running clock, the clock runs on an incompletion like that. We're down to 10.5 minutes left in the game. Hand leading big, 49-14.
I don't think we're going to see much of the substitutions going on Hand too much, just because it's the first game and he wants all these guys to get all they can.
Quarterback still got that ball. And he's thrown out of bounds. Patrick makes the tackle. I think he held his tackle a little too long, as he pushed him out of bounds.
That's too bad because he was going down. Face mask. Oh, 15 yards. Shoot, that's a bummer.
So that's a 5 yards.
Inadvertent face mask.
Okay.
So not totally disastrous on that.
Okay. What do we got now? Second down. Run to the left. Short yardage. I noticed that Big Tom Bandbrick is getting a lot of time out there in defense now.
Yeah, you're right. They got him right. They got him doing nose tackle work, don't they? Jack Dagnall out there, or no?
They're down 5. Throw on the sideline. Did he catch that ball?
I didn't think so. Well, I guess
they gave him a completion, first down.
I thought it looked like he covered it up on the ground.
First down, Notre Dame, down to about the 26. 8 minutes left in the ball game, fourth quarter. Hand with a 35-point lead.
I'd like to see a takeaway. Hand really hasn't done that since the first period.
It's a pitch to this side, cut back. There's a flag.
Oh, it's going to be a holding on Notre Dame. I think I saw a couple of holes on Notre Dame down there.
2 flags thrown. One flag was thrown way down there and one back here.
That's right. Could be 2 infractions. Holding, he's holding, yeah. Notre Dame.
One of them was against Notre Dame. Okay.
It's 10.
Clock is running while I mark off a penalty with
That's
a
right.
35-point lead. Running clock.
Ball final 48.
Well, I'm going to be down in another minute or so because it's running so fast. And we'll do some interviewing on the field in the first game of the year at home with a win. When we do interviewing, we usually try to get the captains and get them going. Oh, that guy's tough.
Kid is still running there. Okay. 6.5 minutes left.
So I'm going to start down, and we'll catch all you guys up a little later on.
Okay, I hope you can find Colin McCabe to talk to. Okay, we played half of this fourth quarter now. Quarterback straight back, looking to throw. Now he's flushed out to the right and throws it out of bounds. That could be intentional grounding too, but apparently there was a receiver somewhere over there. Austin Doyle out, Bambrick back in. So a big win for Hand in this first game of the year, 2019 season. And they're going to play some good teams this year. And has won 25 of the last 26 games. I'm not sure if it's a complete pass on that sideline. They've got to go clear down inside the 20 for a first down, however. Another flag on the play there. That one's coming back. Okay, there will be a game here again next Friday, home game, second game of the season, then they play an away game after that. Well, Hand is expecting a punt here. 3.5 minutes left. No rush of the punter. It's going to be picked up at about the 4. And he's still going on the sideline. Good return. Brought it back across the 25, and he picked it up at about the 4. So Hand will pretty much sit on it and let the last 3 minutes run off. First down, Hand. Timeout, Notre Dame. 2.5 minutes left. Okay, the last 2.5 minutes here. And we'll probably just run it into the line. That's Haberman in motion. Handed off to Jesse Lutz, coming right. Across the 30, gained a couple of yards, and that's it. Number 34 into the game, that's Michael Roche. 51 into the game, Wesley Somani. He's a freshman. Number 12 is quarterbacking, Pat Flanagan. He's a sophomore. Clock is stopped with 1:50 showing on the clock. Flanagan will quarterback the last few plays here. Won't be too exciting. He'll hand it off and get out of the way. So Hand opens the season with a pretty good win to begin the year. Flanagan hands it off up the middle. Pretty good gain. Mike Kelly was the running back there. He's a junior. Yeah, they gave him a first down on that run. Colin McCabe had a big night tonight. It's a procedure call against Hand. Coming up to a minute left in the ballgame. Hand winning big here tonight, 49-14. We'll wrap it up quickly on top of the press box. This is Kent Sprague down to Frank Turdoff, who's going to get a few interviews. John Woods and Steve Fust are going to be helping down on the field. "40 seconds left." Ethan O'Brien carried the ball there. We're down to the last 20 seconds. So it looks like that's going to be the last play of the game. So we'll wrap it up top of the press box. Hand had a big win tonight. And down on the field to Frank Turdoff.
2019 season, and we have our captains in front of us, everybody. And we did talk about the three of them a fair amount tonight, like we always do. So I'm going to introduce. Here's the Book of Isaiah right here. Okay, Isaiah McNeely. And here's the, I keep having trouble this year, what I say, is it the Arizona kid or the Montana kid?
I don't know.
We're already raised out of it.
Whatever you want.
We'll just use it one and the other. And then on the other side, of course, there's Big Ben Cornelio. Last year, we had three bigs all over the place, but now, Ben, you did. But I want to ask you right off the bat, Ben, one thing. Have you had any pass reception practice?
Oh, no. That play came out. I wasn't expecting that pass, and then it just came at me. I should have put two hands up.
Let me tell you, we did have a good laugh over that. We know why you're on the down line winning it. You know that? Okay. Phoenix, how about you? What did you see out there?
I thought we played hard. I mean, we lost a little focus there, obviously, some sloppy play, but we looked good. We looked excited. We looked ready to go. I'm happy.
Great. How about you there? The Book of Isaiah McNeely here.
Well, there's nothing better than starting off the season with a win, so.
Well, it started off a little easy when somebody blocks the punt out there, the chip and everything, and you pick it up and go in and all that sort of stuff. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do, if you see a couple of your buddies,
we'll send them over, huh?
Send them over.
Sounds good.
Just one guy go out and get somebody and bring them back.
Here, Jesse Lutz.
Jesse.
Who else?
Right.
You got a touchdown. Who else?
Jesse. Everybody, here's Jesse Lutz right here.
Yep.
Jesse got a touchdown tonight. Jesse, give us an idea of what you saw out there. You guys get another one.
All right, well, what I saw out there is that the coverage wasn't too good, so we were able to beat them with double moves. They were really lazy on D. So, yeah, they weren't good.
You look like you're about as wide open as somebody gets out there.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Holy cow, and you had a nice, we're good, everybody.
All right.
So what we want to do is to find out, what do you think of, who's the next competition you're going to have?
Oh, I don't really know. We have a lot of great players on our team. I don't know if anyone can really hang with us. We're doing really good this year so far. Excited.
It's a tougher program than last year.
It's true, but I think we're prepared.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, we're holding you to it because I like those December games.
Oh, yeah.
You may not like to play in them, but I like to watch them.
I love them.
All right. Okay, great. Come on. Let's see what we got here.
Boards, how you doing, Boards?
How we doing?
Boards is center.
He's
a beast.
That's right.
He's a beast. He's eating up on the freaking nose guard. Let's go.
Jesse out himself a day today. He had a nice route, nice slant route, touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it is.
He did.
Hey, hard work pays off, dude. I mean, we've been working for a month now, and to come out here with all those guys and see the scoreboard finally up there, it's just almost a dream come true.
Yeah, it's great to execute our game.
Yeah.
Like you said,
go to the
for a
running
month.
time again, right?
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
That's the goal.
You guys don't know what it's like to play a full game.
I know, right?
Oh, yeah.
We finally got in there in the third
yeah.
quarter,
My goodness.
maybe a little bit of the fourth quarter, too.
I haven't really introduced Ryan Bordier here. And Ryan is the center.
Yes.
And he's down there, and you almost never get to see this guy.
Yeah, I know.
But you have a lot of fun down there.
Yeah, I
don't you?
do have a lot of fun.
What part of your job do you like the best?
Just getting the ball to the quarterback mostly. I mean,
Thanks,
just trying to get the ball to the quarterback mostly. Besides that, like, you don't really see me because I'm like undersized compared to the other O linemen with Ben Corniello and Tom Bambrick out there, and it's just great. Like, I just love fucking going out there with my guys and to see the scoreboard. It's awesome.
Well, one of my neat things last year was seeing you three sophomores all on that tie. That was wonderful for me.
There's a lot of new players this year, especially like there's new sophomores. We got Sandra Cassia, and now Jake Daigneault, and they both played great today. And I just can't wait to get the week 2 else.
That's great. So Jake also.
Yeah, I gotta get Jake. I gotta find Jake.
All right. Well, what we like to do is get, mainly as many seniors as we can and that sort of thing, and we get the captains.
Yeah, I know.
All that. But look, want to thank you for coming by, and you did a great job again tonight.
It.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Take care, man.
Thank you.
Take care. All right, let's see who else is nose tackle.
Yeah.
How do you like it out there, man?
You know, last year I was a middle linebacker and fullback, didn't get much playing time, and I knew I had to work hard this year, and I actually lost 40 pounds, and then being the nose guard this year has changed me a lot. It's making me a better person, and it actually changed the perspective of the game.
That's great. I'll tell you. Now, as far as that goes, what do you like about the job best?
I get to hit. That's my favorite thing to do is I get to hit, and there's nothing better in the world to hit.
That's always a good thing, isn't it? Huh?
Yeah, it's the best thing in the world.
Good. All right, let's take some other guys. How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
And how did you find the game?
I thought we
prepared for a few months. I mean, we put so much work into it, and I think the score 49-14. That just shows how hard we worked in the offseason.
Sure it does.
Yeah.
No question about it. So how do you like your new position?
It's really fun. I mean, I'm getting better every day. The teammates I have, they're great. And I mean, it's like this is some of the most fun I've ever had playing football.
Well, that's dynamite. You don't want it any other way.
No, I don't.
The only thing is, make sure you study in school too. You know.
Yeah. I got to keep the grades up. Try to get into college. That's
right.
That's the goal.
That's the main thing overall, isn't it?
Yep.
Good. Okay. Well, who, if you were going to say tonight, you're going to pat on the back for doing a great job?
Oh man, I have to say Austin Doyle. He, the kid that was just up here. I mean, he started out second, third string. I mean, he worked really hard. He got the first string, and I mean, he's out there making waves. And I mean, he's one of the reasons we won this game.
Well, to be honest with you, I'm looking at him the same way and saying, "Oh my God, the size of that!"
Exactly.
You know, compared to some of the guys we've had in the past.
Yeah. He's like a little bulldog. He doesn't stop. I mean,
it's amazing to see what that does. It's not all size that matters.
No, it's about the heart, and he's got it. He's definitely got it.
Good job on that, Spike.
Thank you.
Anyway, take care, man.
Thank you. You too.
Let's get Reiner over here. All right, my man. What do you have to say about today's game from a linebacker standpoint?
I think we did, it was a good game when I didn't have many tackles because our D-line was making all the plays. I made tackles when I could, but they were getting stopped -2 yards and stuff like that, so it's pretty hard. But yeah, no, it was just a great game. We came out, we played our game, we did what we had to do, and that's all that matters right now.
You mean you don't have to eat any supper tonight or anything? You didn't?
No, I'm not even hungry.
As a father, I would never expect that to be the case, but I'll tell you. But anyway, also you were doing some linebacker, well, not linebacker, I mean you were doing some
fullback.
Fullback.
Yeah.
How do you like fullback?
Fullback's fun. It's like free shots on kids. Like I had a bunch of pancake blocks today because kids are coming on a scrape, they don't see me, and you just give them the shoulder. It's really fun.
That is fun. Isn't it?
It's a playing linebacker on offense. So.
Doesn't somebody hit you the same way on the outside?
Never.
Okay, good man.
Right,
great job tonight. Take care. You bet. Well, everybody, we have some exciting young men here tonight, don't we, Ken? All right. Yeah, we might as well call it a night here, pretty much. Are we still on the camera?
Middletown.
No?
Middletown here?
Oh, okay.
All right. Yep. There we go. What do you think, Ken? Those guys are all excited tonight, I think.
Yeah, pretty good start of the season. The scoreboard says 49-14 Hand beats Notre Dame West Haven. And next week is Middletown.
Middletown is the word.
And it's played right here on this field next Friday night, and then they play an away game or two. So we'll say goodnight from Strong Field. This is Kent Sprague with Frank Tardoff. John Woods is behind the camera. Steve Fust is helping. And we'll see you next Friday night, Strong Field, 7 o'clock. Good night.
Hey, everybody.